Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be doing the customizing part of the video for my first impressions. So in this video I'm just going to be showing you guys how I customize my unit, and this is the hair that I purchased from her hair company. I will be showing you guys the full installation process. So I'm just going to start out with bleaching the knots. I use the bleaching powder from Sally's Beauty, and I use 40 volume developer for my mix. So with this step, I just lightly applied the bleach and 40 volume developer mix onto the lace frontal. You don't want to like press the bleach on there because you don't want it to get on the rest of the hair that's underneath. So with this step, it's pretty easy. Just lightly dab it on there, but just make sure you're super careful and then just put the foil paper over it. Then the next step, I'm going to be coloring the frontal and the bundles. I just used a black dye box from, or like a dye kit from my local beauty supply store. Now you'll probably need at least 2 or 3 bottles. I only used one and I wasn't thinking straight, but so I just had to evenly apply, you know, some on the front of the bundles and on the back just to make sure I could smother it in pretty good. But I definitely needed more than 1 bottle, but I did the best I could do. That way I can at least get some type of black on those bundles. So they dyed pretty good, so there was no issues there. And then I washed it so you guys can see how it looked after I washed it, not, you know, damaged or anything like that. So after that, I'm just going to go straight into plucking the frontal. That way the hairline looks a lot more natural, so whenever I wear it, it doesn't look so noticeable. So this step is pretty easy. Now I went ahead and cut some baby hairs into the frontal. I did notice that the frontal, like the ends of the hair, got hella dry though. So with the last step, I just use some T-pins to hold down the frontal and I start to sew it down. This is just the way that I sew down my frontals and my bundles. So just to show you guys, I actually double up on the thread and I just like kind of double knot it. That way it doesn't move. So I'll do this, you know, the entire way with the frontal just on the back part of it, because when you get to the top, you're just going to cut out that extra band from underneath. So you'll definitely want to make sure that the frontal is on there really good so that it doesn't move. So yeah, I just included some close-ups, that way you guys can see my little sewing pattern. It's not much. I just, you know, I don't even like spread out, you know, how the space. I just, you know, just keep going around until I get to the end, and then I flip over the track and I just keep going. I never cut on the wefts because I don't want the hair to continue to shed. So I never cut my wefts. I never cut, you know, anything. The only thing that I'll be cutting is the thread once I start a new you know, a new track or a new bundle. But I just wanted to show you guys that this last part of it, I'm not gonna do the rest because it was just too much footage to be putting in a video when everybody knows how the process goes. So I was just showing you guys the first bundle, and then I'm also going to show you how thick it was and how much space one bundle had. So normally a lot of people, they don't like the way I do my tutorials, but I do it the way that I like to see tutorials being done. So that's the reason why I included like actually showing you guys how I sew down the actual bundle. But I normally just sew down the bundles and then I show you how much is left, you know, on the wig cap. That way you know how much, you know, space you have with each bundle. That way people know how many bundles they'll actually need. So that's why I do my tutorials like that. And it's not just so you guys don't learn anything, it's just showing you the way that I do it. You don't have to do it that way. Not everyone makes their wigs the same way. It's really not that serious, you know. You just do it the way that you feel is comfortable. So like right here, this is where I'm showing how much space is left on the wig cap and how much space that actual bundle took up. That way you guys can see like, oh, she didn't leave that much space out. I can get away with like 2 bundles, if that makes sense. So this is the finished unit. I didn't include the other footage because it just would have been the same thing over and over, but I just wanted to show you guys how it looked at the end. I'm really happy with how it came out, and it does look super natural, especially the frontal for the hairline part of it. But I'll come back and show you guys my initial review of this hair. And yeah, just stay tuned. And I'll see you guys in my next upload. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.